Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. Today we're about to dive into a truly extraordinary tale. Are you kidding me? Come on, read it. It's no big deal. How can I be sure I'm cursed? Don't worry, trust me, you are absolutely fine. Good night, Charlie. So, Nick had to reluctantly accept this snub, but she wasn't giving up. The next morning, Nick found Ella early, eager to invite her again, hoping to go out. Ella knew his intent. However, she was captivated by the beauty of the city, so they strolled together through the charming town streets. Nick shared her heart with Ella. When she was 10, her parents died in a car accident, leaving her with only her grandmother. This deep emotional bond made her respect her grandmother's choices and quietly stand by her side. Nick's tale struck a chord with Ella. So, she handed Nick her written story. Nick was totally engrossed, completely enchanted by Ella's talent. Do you think we ought to head back to Claire once more? Yes, there are even more Lorenzos waiting for us there. Their quest continued, and they found several Lorenzos, including a fruit vendor and a priest from the church, and a busy chef in a restaurant, but none were right. As the sunset painted the sky, the young crowd enjoyed a peaceful evening. Nick and Ella met at a bustling bar. 30 years for the 9 nations. On this enchanting night, a sudden line struck. Nick's heart skipped a beat. In fact, Ella had long harbored feelings for Nick, but for reasons she couldn't explain, she chose to keep it hidden. You may not know the reason right now, but her feelings are quite complex. Her feelings are complex. Indeed, some emotions just can't be put into words. Her feelings are complex, so complex. You might not know the reason now, but hey, feel free to analyze it. Heroes deserve fine horses, buyers deserve good cars. For car shopping, go to the expert place for free price checks. Reliable? I did too before buying. I saved tons. Plus car subsidies. To save, check the link now. As they dug deeper, they came upon an old manor, but no matter how hard they knocked, nobody answered. A neighbor led them to a graveyard, saying Lorenzo was dead. Nick's worst fear had come true. She started blaming Ella, thinking she shouldn't have let her grandmother bear this pain. This isn't the ending you wanted. This isn't a clever story with a brilliant ending. Hold on, Charlie, this is our life. This is my grandmother's life. Charlie, this isn't a story. She's already lost a man. You can't take another away from her. I hope you get it because you don't really know what loss is. Nick was eager to end this journey, but unknowingly hurt Ella deeply. In fact, Ella lost her mother when she was just 9. Although her story bears some resemblance to Nick's. Nick at least was loved, while Ella was abandoned by her mother. Therefore, she yearned for a warm glow to light up her lonely journey. Ella sat alone in her room, feeling an overwhelming sense of loss until her grandmother walked in. Her grandmother soothed her with kind words, yet Ella's strength and kindness only made her sadness feel heavier. She was more concerned about Claire's suffering. Claire, I'm so sorry. I got you a dress. Every moment counts. Nick, the best part of life is getting your hair caught in the wind. With her grandmother's gentle comfort, Ella slowly felt better. She and Nick lay together on the starry lawn, gazing at the vast night sky. Ella didn't mind Nick's apologies because, having lost her mother's love, she always cherished lying on the lawn on summer nights, making countless wishes to the stars. Each star carried a unique wish, yet what she ultimately desired most was a happy family, and this longing resonated deeply with Nick's heart. She could truly comprehend Ella's inner hopes and dreams, and this unspoken connection blossomed in a quiet night. Suddenly, Ella realized something and quickly got up to leave. Claire was watching it all unfold. To boost the chemistry between the young ones, Claire voluntarily gave up the front seat to Ella, creating a suddenly awkward atmosphere inside the car. But when the car turned into a vineyard, Claire's expression turned eager, her spirits heightened. She noticed a young man working there, his aura radiating youthful energy. After Ella inquired, they discovered that this young man's grandfather was the Lorenzo they had been searching for all along. At that moment, both Ella and Nick were ecstatic, but Claire seemed a little hesitant. After all, time passes relentlessly, and youthful beauty has long faded into the past. This love story, which was told with by fate for 50 years, could at long last come together again. And just like that, Claire unexpectedly recognized the young man from her past. An impromptu hug washed away 5 decades of regret and longing, but Ella looked a bit heartbroken, tearfully leaving by herself. Nick felt puzzled by Ella's actions, and quickly drove after her, only to catch a glimpse of Ella in a hug with another guy. In that moment, Nick finally understood Ella's reservation. Watching Nick disappear in the distance upon returning to New York, Ella handed her written story to her boss, who was curious about the ending. However, due to the emotional turmoil, Ella hadn't contacted Nick in a long time, so the ending remained a mystery. But the most important thing is Ella finally achieved her dream of becoming a writer.